Hi, Jackie Daniels here, and welcome to my live stream on this Saturday afternoon. It's been a lovely day here in Southampton. Nothing but sunshine. Oh, I'm a singer-songwriter based in Southampton in the UK. I'm going to be playing a few songs marking St George's Day, which was on Thursday, and Earth Day, which was on Wednesday. So I've picked some songs that from my back catalogue that kind of fit both of those themes. Well, the ones for St George's Day are traditional English folk songs that I've learnt over the years. I've been playing music most of my life. I started out with having piano lessons at the age of 5. I don't play it very well. I gave up the lessons not long after I started learning the cello. I had piano lessons for about 4 years and then started learning the cello, and I didn't want the bother of having to practice 2 instruments, so I gave up the piano and stuck with the cello, which kind of worked because I got quite involved in orchestras, first youth orchestras and then local amateur orchestras, playing various classical pieces, but I always wanted to perform my own music, so I stopped doing that a few years ago and just concentrated on performing well with my own music and covers, mostly with guitar and mandolin, which is the one I've got here. I do also play with a folk orchestra, a Southampton folk orchestra. I play the cello. This is the cello here, and the mandolin with them. That's quite good fun. We just play arrangements of mostly British folk songs, but sometimes we play songs or tunes from further afield, like Eastern Europe. And yes. Anyway, I shall get on with the first song. This is Scarborough Fair, which you'll probably recognise as having been covered by Simon and Garfunkel back in the 60s. Actually, I'm just going to enable the chat just in case anyone pops a comment in, and if you comment, I can say hello as well. So on with the song. Pembrokeshire, then he'll be a true love of So that was Scarborough Fair. So I'm just going to check. Check my settings because the volume was very low last time when I did this. I think I may have to see if I can adjust the volume. Turn that up. So if I just let's see what it's doing. Hopefully that's brought the volume up a bit. If it was a bit quiet. Well, I'm going to do another song on the mandolin. So this is a song that I wrote a few years ago when I was visiting my dad, who lives up in Holmfirth in Yorkshire, and I'd gone to a concert given by his choir, and afterwards we went for a drink with some of his friends from the choir, and one of them was this old gentleman who lived locally. I think he'd always lived around the area in Huddersfield, and he had a very broad Yorkshire accent, and reminded me of someone out of the Last of the Summer Wine, and it inspired me to write this song, which is also inspired by the advert for Plus Net. I think it was Plus Network, where or Network Plus, where they talk about the Yorkshire phrase "that'll do," and so this is a song I put together based on those two bits of inspiration. It's just called "That'll Do." Well, the rain has stopped. It was pouring down. Think I'll take a walk. There's a new friend in town. We'll have a chat and a proper brew. I'll go over the moor. It's a lovely view. That'll do. That'll do. My God, that's a heck of a walk, but what a view. That'll do. That'll do. The sun will shine its face, that'll more than do. Got me walking boots and me overcoat. I go downhill to avoid that goat. I must stop off. Think we watch its rock with a bit of luck. It won't take long. That'll do. That'll do. I'll check me phone while waiting in the queue. must get on, 'cause I think it's the day and sees a sun. Oh, there's our Kate, I must say hi. By gum, is that the time I'll have to fly? And here's Anne's house now. Hello, Anne. It's only me. I've just been for a walk. Put kettle on. That'll do. That'll do. I've just been for a walk, now I need a brew. That'll do. That'll do. The sun's still showing its face, that morning dew. That'll do. That'll do. I've just been for a walk, now I need a brew. And will do. That'll do. That'll do. The sun's still showing its face, that morning dew. So that was That'll Do, a little song that I wrote about Yorkshire folk. I must admit, the Yorkshire accent is my favourite of the English accents. There's something I always get the feeling when I go up to visit my dad that life's a little bit slower than it is down here in the south, and they're very friendly as well. So I move to the guitar now. So I played Scarborough Fair as a to celebrate St George's Day, as it's an English folk song. We also it was also Earth Day on Wednesday, the 22nd of April. So I've got a couple of songs that are kind of celebrating that theme. The first of one is a song that if you've been following me for a while, you'll be familiar with this song, because it was a song that I released at the end of 2024. It's called In the Rain, and so that may be where you first heard me playing that particular song. I wrote it a few years ago during lockdown, so round about 2020, and I just had this idea of writing about the rain, because I think that around the time I wrote it, there had been a lot of rain, and I thought it might be nice to write about being out in the rain and enjoying it. And when I came to record it and then release it, I realised that it was actually a metaphor for embracing life's challenges, because we need the rain as much as the sunshine. And the message of the song is go out and get wet, which is like saying you have to embrace life's challenges in order to get the most out of life. Otherwise you'd be indoors all the time and perhaps not growing and learning and living. So this is In the Rain. Sun makes us happy, but it can be so dry, dry. Why do we fear the grey clouds or want to cry, cry? Neither good or bad, it just comes and goes. Learn to free your mind, mind. In the rain, in the rain, in the rain, rain, in the rain. When the rain comes, we run indoors, staying there, there. On those rainy days, get wet without a care, care. Listen to the rhythm as it beats down. Learn to dance and sway, sway. In the rain, in the rain, in the rain, rain, in the rain. Those boots are so cool. Don't you wanna break the rules? Jump in puddles like you're back in school. In the rain, in the rain, in the rain, rain, in the rain. Listen to the rhythm as it beats down. Learn to dance and sway, sway, sway. In the rain, in the rain, in the rain, rain, in the rain, in the rain, in the rain, in the rain, rain, in the rain. So that was In the Rain, which is a single that I released about 18 months ago, and it's been around for a while. Yes, I'm going to do another song. I have a feeling most people would be watching the replay because I know there's football on this afternoon. My husband Steve's watching the quarter-final between Southampton and I'm not quite sure who they're playing, but I know it's a quarter-final, so it's quite an important game. So I suspect that most people will be watching later on. So I'm going to do another English folk song in honour of St George's Day. It's probably one that I first heard as a child. It's one of those songs that I was aware of from a long time ago, but I actually sang it when I sang with a choir in Fareham, which is quite nearby, and they the conductor had actually of the choir had actually done a book of it was arrangement of about five different folk songs from the British Isles, and this particular one represented England, and it's early one morning. So, and I think he'd scored it just for the female voices, so it was just soprano and alto lines, and it was quite a nice arrangement. But it meant that I learned the whole song, and I do perform this a fair bit now, because I thought it'd be nice to perform something that I'd learned a long time ago and do it solo. So this is Early One Morning. Early one morning, just as the sun was rising, I heard a maid singing in the valley below. Oh, don't deceive me, oh, never leave me, how could you use a poor maiden's soul? Oh, gay is the garland and fresh are the roses I've culled from the garden to bind on my brow. Oh, don't deceive me, oh, never leave me, how could you use a poor maiden's soul? Remember the vows that you made to your Mary. Remember the power where you vowed to be true. Oh, don't deceive me, oh, never leave me, how could you use a poor maiden's soul? Thus sang the poor maiden, her sorrows bewailing. Thus sang the poor maiden in the valley below. Oh, don't deceive me, oh, never leave me, how could you use a poor maiden's soul? Oh, don't deceive me, oh, never leave me, how could you use a poor maiden's soul? So that was Early One Morning, well-known English folk song in honour of St George's Day, which was on Wednesday. So I'll just tell you a bit about something I've been working on for a while. I've got an online community, so if you're under mailing lists, and so if you're interested in finding more about me and my music, I'll be putting a link in wherever you're watching from. So I'll put it in the description, and you can sign up. You get a free song if you sign up as well, and it's a place where I share new music and videos. You get early access, so you'll get to see new releases before they're actually released. So that's a nice incentive for joining, and I'll be offering doing special offers. You can. The idea is you might want to subscribe and perhaps help support what I do with my music, in producing all the music, and so I've got different levels of subscription. So if you could just give a certain amount per month, and that would be a way of helping me keep my music business going, and you do get some free stuff for signing up as well. So if you when you sign up to the community, it will show you the subscription levels, so you can see what's on offer. And I'll also put in a link if you just want to make like a one-off donation. So there's never any obligation. Just it's just if you were interested in supporting an independent musician. I do also promote music for well-being and mindset. So as you may have gathered, some of my songs are written to with personal growth in mind. So if that's the sort of thing you're interested in, then you may be interested in following my music. I've been reading a lot about the subject as well, about the effect that music can have on your well-being, and music is one of the few activities that actually uses all parts of the brain. So when you're singing or playing an instrument, it's using the language center, the memory center. So you often find if you're listening to a piece of music or a song that you knew years ago, it eventually takes you back to that time when you first heard the song. You may find that I think it's particularly true of songs that you heard in your teenage years, and it brings up a lot of happy memories of when you were growing up, hanging out with your friends, that sort of thing. And that's probably why there are a lot of TV programs which have music from years ago, like documentaries about established bands, and there's a lot of shows that are just playlists of songs from the 60s or the 70s or the 80s. And I must admit, I do like watching the ones from the 70s and the 80s, because those are the songs that I remember. So that's a bit more about me and how I approach music. It's like I say, it's been pretty much a part of my life for as long as I can remember. So just thought I'd share that. So, oh yes, back to Earth Day, which was on Wednesday. This is a song that I wrote back in 2005. There was some heavy rain, first in Cornwall and then up in Cumbria. I think it was Carlisle. That's right, it was Carlisle. There'd been some particularly heavy rainfall, and that was what influenced me to write this song. It's called "God Must Be Weeping." I'd heard someone use that phrase, "been hearing the rain," and I thought it would be a good title to write, trying to describe what it might have been like to have been caught up in that flood in Carlisle back in 2005. And so this is "God Must Be Weeping." The skies were so grey that then fell the rain, heavy, heavy against the window pane. And when I looked out, I could not see the street. It had become a river so deep. God must be weeping tears from heaven. God must be weeping all over this land. The only way out was through the window to a rowboat waiting on the water below. Had Noah been here, would he have still built the ark? So many people helpless in the dark. God must be weeping tears from heaven. God must be weeping all over this land. God must be weeping, weeping tears from heaven. God must be weeping all over this land. What did we do, Lord? Are we to blame? Taking, not giving back the same. All our possessions are not worth one grain if they cannot help us stop the endless rain. God must be weeping tears from heaven. God must be weeping all over this land. God must must be weeping, weeping, tears from heaven. God must be weeping all over his land. This generation will soon be waiting for global warming to take effect. So that was God Must Be Weeping, a song to kind of celebrate Earth Day, which was on Wednesday, and that's a song that I wrote back in 2005. It's on an album that I released in 2009 called Flying High, if you wanted to check that out. So I've just got one more song, so do hope you've enjoyed this live stream this afternoon or evening if you're catching it later. Been a pleasure playing some of my music for you. Yes, do sign up for my online community and mailing list. You should find a link in the description, or you can make a one-off donation in the other link, which you'll also find in the description. And this song is my latest single, which I released just a few weeks ago. This is called I Am the Ruler of My Destiny, and I wrote it probably around the same time as In the Rain, that song I played earlier. It's very similar theme to In the Rain, but that was embracing life's challenges. This is kind of you might not believe that you're at the ruler of your destiny, but if things go wrong, as they often do, and you find you're forced to make a change to whatever you were planning, if you do at least you find you have to change your any plans you made because something came up. You find you do it. You change your attitude towards whatever obstacle came in the way. So instead of giving up, you think, oh, I could do this instead. And if you keep a positive outlook, you do realise that actually you do have some control about what's going on. You just have to shift your viewpoint a bit. So that's kind of what this song is about, as you'll see from the words. So this is I'm the ruler of my destiny. Life is suffering, everyone feels pain. We get a little sunshine, then days of wind and rain. One day it's one step forward, the next it's two steps back. But at times when I feel I'm the best that I can be. I still hope that somehow my troubles will soon go, but the fear is always there, emerging as I grow. Life can throw a curveball, but I choose how to play. It's not out there, but deep inside, my destiny will lead the way. I am the ruler of my destiny. The endless sky's the first thing that I see. I feel emotions washing over me when I feel I'm the best that I can be. I am the ruler of my destiny. The endless sky's the first thing that I see. I feel emotions washing over me when I feel I'm the best that I can be. So that was my latest single, I Am the Ruler of My Destiny. Hope you've enjoyed the live stream. Do like and share if you're on Facebook, thumbs up and subscribe if you're on YouTube, and also look out for those links in the description. And I hope to see you next time, which will be in 2 weeks' time. So enjoy the rest of your day and then the next 2 weeks, or whenever you see me again. So bye.